Okay, this is gonna be for YouTube. Okay guys, so these are the general changes for Paladins. So Blessing of Sacrifice, Hammer of Wrath, Sense Undead, Shield of the Righteous, Turn Evil, and Word of Glory will be available to all Paladins, regardless of their specialization. So we're gonna have a different talent here, because this is gonna be baseline. Holy Power returns as a source for all Paladins, so every spec, Prot, Holy, and Red, they're all gonna use Holy Powers. And Crusader Strike, Hammer of Wrath, they will grant you Holy Power, which then you can also, spend for more powerful forms like, Word of Glory, Shield of Righteous, and of course, for the Red Paladin, you're gonna use it on Templar's Verdict and Divine Storm, or I don't know, maybe Execution Sentence. And we're gonna have all the auras back, like concentration, Retribution, Crusader Aura, and Devotion Aura. They're all gonna be baseline for every spec. And what's more interesting is that Divine Purpose will work for Prot, Holy, as it works for Retribution Paladin. But the other interesting thing is that Holy Avenger is a Holy Paladin talent, but now we're gonna have Holy Avenger baseline for every spec. So Red Pally will have Holy Avenger. It will generate huge bursts of Holy Power. So it's gonna be something like the Rune Tab or Rune Blade, or what was it for the DKs that gave them runic runes. So this will be like, I don't know, if we don't have GCDs, if we can use like multiple abilities at the same time, probably Holy Avenger is gonna be, maybe you're not gonna pop it right away when you pop Wings, but you're gonna weave it in, somewhat weaving it in. So Holy Avenger, with having Holy Avenger, that's gonna give you Holy Power generation burst, probably it's gonna instantly grant you, like, I don't know, 5 Holy Powers, or maybe just increase the rate that you get Holy Powers. And having Holy Avenger, I don't think we're gonna see Memory of Lucid Dreams, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we're gonna see Memory of Lucid Dreams Essence being added to some of the talents, or made it some sort of passive. But I highly doubt it. With Holy Avenger, I highly doubt it, because then we're gonna be probably flooded with Holy Powers, and it's gonna be maybe too overpowered. I don't know. But also, Seraphim will be available for every spec. So Seraphim allows the Paladin to spend their Holy Powers to increase their secondary stats for a moderate amount of time. So guys, the rotation is gonna be so different now. So different. So you're gonna probably use Seraphim. You're gonna I'm thinking about generating Holy Powers and using Seraphim, popping Wings. Now you're gonna be depleted out of Holy Powers because you've used it on Seraphim, and then with Wings you pop Holy Avenger. Or if it's possible, you use Wings, Holy Avenger, and Seraphim, everything at the same time. Depends on how Holy Avenger works. If it just increases the rate of generating Holy Power, then you're gonna pop it at the same time. But if it's like if it gives you instant 5 Holy Powers, then you're gonna use it after Seraphim at the same time with Wings, and that's gonna be huge. You're gonna have like huge amount of secondary stats. The rotation is gonna go so fast. I like it. I really like this change. Like, this is huge. This is, I wish that Blizzard is gonna give me alpha, but I highly doubt it. And like earlier on my stream, I already said that Wake of Ashes is gonna be baseline, and after an hour after I said it on my stream, this post came on Wowhead where it says that Wake of Ashes is available for Red Paladins instead of being picked as a talent. And also I said that Empyrean Power trait will be... Oh, sorry guys. I also said that Empyrean Power will be like a baseline... Okay. I'm excited a little bit. I'm a little bit excited. So I also said that Empyrean Power will be a talent. And I was right. I mean, if you don't believe me, you can check my vlog and you will see. But my mic was somehow fucked up and it sounded terrible, but you can still understand that I said these two things, that Wake of Ashes and Empyrean Power are getting baseline, and I was right. And I also said some stuff on how they're gonna work. So, guys, Wake of Ashes baseline, Hammer of Wrath baseline, Consecration baseline, and we have Empyrean Power being a talent. That's huge. That's huge. Even without shuffling talents, even without shuffling talents, just getting new ones is gonna be huge change to Paladins. Huge change. For example, we're gonna have Consecration. Consecration, in my opinion, won't be usable for single target. And instead of Hammer of Wrath, I'm hoping that, I think that we're gonna have some talent that will make Consecration be usable on single target. So this is gonna be a nice choice here for like raid. You go with a talent that makes you use Consecration on single target. Yay, more buttons to press. Blade of Wrath can be used for Mythic Plus because you're gonna use Consecration on multiple targets anyways. So you're not gonna go with this talent, and that's gonna greatly change the rotation. Also here, instead of Consecration, I'm thinking that Empyrean Power will go here instead of Consecration. And instead of Wake of Ashes, we're gonna have another talent, a talent that is from Legion, and the Legion talent is Divine Hammer, and Divine Hammer makes Hammer of Wrath be AoE ability that spins around and deals damage around you. So I think that here we're gonna have Empyrean Power, and next to Empyrean Power, other AoE talent is gonna be something that's gonna make Hammer of Wrath be AoE ability. So we're gonna have talent that makes AoE Consecration to be usable for single target, and in this role we're gonna have a single target abilities to be used as AoE, which can be very fun, very fun. Even without making changes to Zeal, Righteous Verdict, Execution Sentences, etc., it's still gonna we'll still have a lot of changes. Nothing's been said about Light's Decree, but I speculate that Light's Decree is pretty huge to be left out like this. Pretty huge to not be used in Shadowlands as a talent or as a baseline ability. But I don't think it's gonna be a baseline. I'm thinking about Inquisition being removed completely. Crusade and Divine Purpose stay the same, and instead of Inquisition having Light's Decree with 5 seconds increased duration to wings, and also like Vision of Perfection procs. Combination of Vision of Perfection and Light's Decree. Something like that to make a pretty good last row talent. It just might happen. Or instead of being a last talent roll with Vision of Perfection, maybe we're gonna have Empyrean Power here and Light's Decree here. who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I would more personally like it on the last talent row or in the first talent row. Maybe instead of Zeal, we're gonna have Light's Decree. Maybe they will remove the 5-second increased wings, just exploding when you spend Holy Power. I don't know. Or we can have like Vision of Perfection with Memory of Lucid Dreams combined as a last talent in the last row. Ooh, sorry guys, it was a sneeze. So this is like this is like a short, speculation, opinion on what I think it's gonna be. I hope we're gonna have some changes in the utility rows as well. I personally would want something more suiting for Mythic Plus. Something more suiting for Mythic Plus. For example, I would love to see Unbreakable Spirit not be on the same row as Eye for an Eye, because physical damage taken decrease is pretty nice, and not be forced to sacrifice additional survivability and movement speed. Maybe Eye for an Eye in this row, because we won't have Word of Glory, might be good, and I would go for it. If we have Word of Glory as baseline, I would use Eye for an Eye in this row. I wouldn't go for Selfless Healer. For example, maybe there's going to be some ads that deal a lot of physical damage, and you're going to pop this and live through it. Yeah, that's what I want to see. One more defensive that we can use and be able to survive a bit more in Mythic Plus. And other stuff I want to mention is that I'm not sure if we're gonna have one less talent row in Shadowlands. I'm not really sure. It just might happen that we're gonna have one less row. Like this is gonna be like row for level 10, level 20, level 30, 40, 50, 60. Because we're gonna have oh shit. So because we're gonna have level squish up from 120 to level 60, and we just might lose one talent row, which also can hugely change the talents. And I don't know, maybe we're gonna lose this row entirely. If I would choose, I would go for this row, to lose this row entirely and make we will have Word of Glory as baseline, and I don't know, somehow make Eye for an Eye to be something that we can choose instead of being on the same row as Unbreakable Spirit. We'll see. There's gonna be huge changes. I read the changes already. Those are just the initial changes that we will have for Red Paladins and Paladins in general. And I think Empyrean Power baseline and Wake of Ashes is a very nice it's a very nice start. Yeah, it's a start in the right direction for me. And I think that Paladin will be better in Shadowlands. I think that Red Paladin, Retribution Paladin will be more fun and better in Shadowlands, with having all the good stuff that we already have in BFA in Shadowlands, and on top of the good stuff, make the good stuff even better, more fun, and hopefully tune a little bit on the utility and make Paladins a bit more viable. At least I would love to continue playing Red Paladin in Mythic Plus. I love Mythic Plus, and my main concern is how it will play out in Mythic Plus. For raids, not really, because I don't mind playing Holy Paladin as well, so you'll always want to have Holy Paladin raids, and Okay, for all the Holy Paladin lovers out there, you see this? Glimmer is gonna be a talent in the 50 level 50 row. Level 50 talent row, we're gonna have Glimmer of Light. We'll see how that plays out. We'll see. Because we already have very, very good talents for Holy Paladin. And some of them, I don't know how you would change or how you would remove, but they're all really good. And I think they're gonna have like they're gonna have some difficult job working on Holy Paladin. And also Holy Paladins are gonna use holy powers as well, just like Red Paladin. That's huge. I don't know about protection. I don't know about protection. Right now in BFA, I don't really like protection. And it's very, not very, but it's kind of weak tank. It's very weak tank. Especially Mythic Plus, not doing great in the 8.3 patch. It struggles a lot. So these are my initial changes, initial speculation on the changes, guys. My opinions and thoughts. So if you have any of your own, please share it in the comments down below. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you want to watch me on Twitch, you can see the link down below as well. And until next time, see ya.